Marty, thanks for joining us. Just how frustrating was that tonight, and what are your reflections on the game?
I'm very, very annoyed and very, sad. I take responsibility because especially the performance in the first half was far from our standards. We didn't start the game well, and it was hard to accept the way we conceded these 2 goals. But the whole first half was far from the level. Then in the second half we tried to react, and there was definitely an improvement. But I felt it was ready to fight. It's true that some decisions, some situations could have been better and could have given us perhaps even a point today. But I want to be critical with myself and take responsibility because we should have done better.
Was it just a case of giving yourself too much to do in the second half? 2 down after half an hour is always going to be tough in the Championship to respond.
Yeah, and I think again we responded, but that's not the way we should be as a team. We don't need to concede 2 goals to react, and we should be much stronger. So I'm disappointed because we took some decisions during the week about trying to get some rotation, and unfortunately need to look at myself and understand why it didn't work, because we miss good positioning in the first half to really create chances, to counter press, and we allowed them to have too many counters, and that was probably one of the huge reasons why in the first half we were far from the level.
It did feel like quite an open game at times. There were a lot of transitions and a lot of breakaways, as you say. Any particular reason for that, do you think, or just maybe not quite being at it from the start?
Yeah, it's a combination of things. The first one is that probably our positioning was not good enough. I think the first goal is a good explanation, a good example about our positioning is not good to counter press in a situation that we are quite high on the pitch and should allow us to counter press properly and regain the ball high on the pitch. Unfortunately, we are far too passive, and again, with bad positioning, that allow them to have a long transition. And then with those situations that might happen, we need to definitely track back better. So it's a combination of mental things, of maybe one more tactical things, but that I need to analyse why we were that poor.
You made changes at half-time. You brought on Jeremy Monga, you brought on Aaron Ramsey. Great goal from Aaron. That's 2 in 2 games now for him. Some positives perhaps to take from that, the way that the chances were able to be created more so in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. I think that in the second half we put pressure. We got the crossbar of Wingsy. We got another header from Aaron to score his second. It was a difficult decision to leave him out of the 11 because he comes from a good performance, scoring a goal. It's true that he felt a bit leggy. That was the reason why we subbed him in the last game. And we're trying to protect him because we know about his injury coming from didn't play much football in the last year and a half. We need to be careful, and the same with other players. Then again, what you expect as a manager when you take these kind of decisions is that the whole team can respond in a positive way. And unfortunately, today was not the case because the first half we gave Hull too big advantage to chase in the second.
Very nearly an equaliser through Harry Winks. Agonisingly crashes off the crossbar, and then Abdul goes over in the box. Shout for a penalty there. Did you have a chance to see that one yet?
No. And again, I think that we need to look at ourselves, and of course, in a game with small edges, as most of the games in Championship, then every situation can change the end of the game. But the reality is that we need to be better than this, not expect marginal decisions. If we needed today, I think it's 12 shots in the second half to score 1 goal. We need to create more chances, and we need to create 20, 25, whatever is needed in order to score more goals. So that's my job instead of focusing on things that I cannot control.
Finally then, one of the benefits of the Championship is that games do come around quickly and you have a chance to put it right at the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. That was the message. It's going to be a good test in terms of the character and personality that we have as a team, because we're going to play against a team that we know what to expect. When you travel to Millwall, you know what kind of game you're going to approach, and you need to be very sweet John to compete from the minute 1. With some basics that you need to compete well, to earn the right to play, and from there show our strength and make sure that we get a good positive result.
Aaron, thanks for joining us. Just how disappointed and frustrated are the dressing room and the lads after that one?
Yeah, we're absolutely disappointed. First half wasn't good enough, and second half still wasn't good enough, and dropped 3 points. And obviously after Saturday as well, we dropped 2 points there, and we're all disappointed as staff, players, and I know the fans are as well. And we've got to put it right on Saturday now.
It's always tough when you go 2 down after half an hour. Do you think that's where the bulk of the difficulties came tonight, just giving yourself too much to do?
Yeah, 100%. And like on Saturday we go 1-0 up and we don't get the second. So when you're 1 goal up, it's always hard to just think that's going to see it out. And then today, you go 2-0 down so early, and it's not impossible, but you give yourself a very, very hard task to try and get 2 goals back, 3 goals back in the second half. It can be done, and I thought in the second half we had a few chances where I thought we was going to put it back, but we didn't. But bottom line, it wasn't good enough in the first half, and everyone knows that. And all we can do is accept it now and make sure we put it right for the fans and everyone else on Saturday.
Gaffer made changes at half-time. You were one of them. You must have been sat there on the bench itching to come on and make a difference, and you did.
Yeah, obviously when you come on at any point of the game, your main thing is to come on and change the game, and obviously, like you said, first half wasn't good enough, and I guess second half, we know what the game's going to be. It's going to be completely different to the first half. You're chasing, and they're going to accept all the pressure, so try to create as many chances as you do, and hopefully bring it back. And obviously we didn't, and it's 3 points dropped, and it's not good enough.
The result clearly disappointing, but from a personal perspective, 2 really good goals in 2 games. Just talk us through the one tonight. It seemed like you didn't really have much time to think about it, but it went exactly where you wanted it to.
Yeah, happy to get another goal. That's 2 in a couple of days, so yeah, buzzing. But the main thing is Saturday again, dropped 2 points, so bittersweet, and then today dropped 3 points, so absolutely gutted. And if you know me, there was 2 other chances I think I could have scored, so I'll be looking more at them than the actual goal, because maybe you could have won the game or drew the game with them chances as well. But yeah.
2 different types of goals as well. The one against Portsmouth, you had to adjust your body, really good finish. This one obviously from outside of the box, so it just shows the variation in your game, your ability to finish.
Yeah, like I said when I joined, I like to score goals and create goals, and obviously started to do that now in these 2 games. Hopefully can carry on, and the main thing is hopefully I can do that and we win a game. That's the main thing, is winning 3 points.
Did you think you might have pinched a point at the end there when Winksy hits the crossbar and then Abdul goes over, shout for a penalty?
Yeah, like the bottom line of it wasn't good enough today, and everyone knows that. The fans know that, the players know that, the staff know that, and yeah, I thought we was going to. It just didn't happen. I don't know if we deserved it after the first half performance. I think everyone would agree with that. They were better than us, and it's 3 points dropped.
Finally then, you've already mentioned it a couple of times, but how determined are you and the lads to put things right at the weekend?
Yeah, we've all got to be raging to go on Saturday, because after today and after last Saturday, drop points again. Obviously, we're still around it, but everyone knows where the club wants to go, and we can't stay out the way we're going at the moment. We've got to pick up points and get 3 points, and I know Saturday will be a big game for us away, tough place to go, but the lads will be ready for it.